All right, hello and welcome back to Quest for Glory 2. We're playing as our fighter character, and you will see that the one thing we have here is our sapphire pin, which apparently weighs 6 pounds, I guess. I don't know. Let's try to talk to this Kata. Kata just stares suspiciously at you. What if we show the Kata our pin? Really getting hungry. A pin like that can only be seen by a friend. You must be a friend to my people. Well, let's see if we can escape. I think we can do that. Let's break the door. Boom. So we just shoulder through using our fighter's strength. And this Kata comes out here, finds the secret passageway, and together we open it up. Push our way through. We're going to take our equipment and then leave. Oops. Apparently I was too slow. I thought I could just walk in, but I guess I had to push through. Hang on one sec. Alright, so pick up our equipment and then enter the passage. Alright, so the Kata there, Sharif, who I think is the nephew or something of Shima, leads us through and tells us that tomorrow night the underground resistance is going to attack and overthrow the palace. Now, as we come out here and walk through the streets, we are met, I guess we'll say, by this individual here who began speaking to us and basically hypnotizing us. This is Adavis, who tells us that, we are his friend and that we've always been friends, we trust him, and that we're going to work with him to achieve our common goals. And save our shared friend, the Emir of Razir. We need to use the statue of Iblis to save him. So he brings us to this door that he believes we should be able to pass through, but things are not working the way that his translation of the prophecy says that they should, which is making him rather upset. So he runs through his interpretation of the prophecy, which says that we should be able to go through the door today, but according to the star charts, the door won't actually be able to be accessed until tomorrow. So he asks, how can we make the moon pass through where we want it to go when it's not supposed to be there until tomorrow? And finally, he asks us what we can do to make the light be where we actually want it to be. And the answer is that we're going to reflect the light using our mirror that we got from Zaisha, which might be how you say her name. I don't really remember. Aha, success at last. All right, so we must now enter. We are overwhelmed by the darkness and the swirling thoughts going through our mind. But we're going to use the lamp to light our way. And we'll cross over into this room here. And we're going to stand right at the edge. And we have to wait right until the log gets to the bottom. Then we're going to jump on the log and be prepared to jump off the log right at this little outcropping here. Now we're going to walk up here. There's air that's rushing through here that's too strong for us to get past until we force the rocks at the top of this kind of suction pathway here. And yet again, we use our mighty warrior strength to smash things into compliance. Alright, yeah, we'll walk through here. Just have to be a little bit careful not to walk off the edge. It's not immediately deadly, but it is annoying. And let's take a look. Hopefully we don't get trapped up in this next room. Sometimes you can get caught in these little flame bursts, but we're going to try and do our best. It's okay to get hit a couple of times, but sometimes you'll get kind of stuck and caught in a little time loop like we did there. Let's make sure that we didn't lose too much health. No, we're doing okay. Oops. Definitely don't want to walk off the edge. That goes poorly. Alright. Come on. There we go. Alright, and oops. Yeah, alright, we're doing fine. So, we come to the edge of this cliff, and the way that we're supposed to handle this as a big, tough fighter is to simply jump off. That hurt, but it's a good thing you're tough, agile, and know how to take a fall. Wonderful. So we'll approach the door. Deep, echoing voice. Speak the name of power. And the name of power, which we, as far as I know, only ever heard from Adavis outside of the door there, is Suleiman. I don't know if I say that right or not. Hear the sound of thunder. The door opens. We must ignore our temptation here and continue on through. We enter this room where a glow illuminates the chamber that flows from a strange object. Blah, blah, blah. Feet seem to move of their own accord. So as we draw near this statue of Iblis, we reach out to take the crystal when suddenly we are unable to move. And Adavis, presumably, able to transport here because of our presence, comes in, freezes us, takes Iblis, and declares us he who is left behind. Then he states that he's going to take Iblis, become the Dark Master, and control the world. He who waits behind. That's what we are. He closes the door behind us, and bids us farewell. Now, if we wait a little bit and walk down here, we should see this ring glow, which we will pick up. And out, after we kind of rub it around on our finger, trying to get a look at it to see the design, out will pop this genie, who offers us 3 wishes. We can ask him about the wishes, and he tells us that he can either refill our health, give us transportation, which we will need with our 3rd wish, or give us basically abilities, talent, whatever you want to call it, which doesn't really matter a great deal since we're not, I don't think, really planning on continuing. I think the audio and general quality of the initial playthroughs I did of 3 and 4 are fine, but I don't know, just I hate training up parry and dodge, so why don't we wish for those? Maybe we can't. Okay. So, wished for dodge, wish parry, and we now have greater than 200 skill points in these abilities, which is wonderful. Alright, now, the last thing we're going to do is wish for transportation. And it would probably, be a reasonable place to kind of end the video and then continue on to the next one, but I think that would just make way too short of videos. So, we're going to wish for transportation and then proceed with the end game. So, let's see what happens. In the name of Suleiman bin Daoud the Binder, and by my power as he who waits behind, take us to Iblis. Alright, so that's as close as we could get. So we're going to need to get into the palace. We don't have a lot of time. What are we waiting for? Let's go. It's a soft whisper from the alley. Hello, friend. What magic you have at your command? So this is Sharaf again, who tells us that they are about to attack the palace. And that hopefully that will cause a distraction for us. I'm going to pause for a moment and save just in case anything goes wrong here. Hang on. Alright, let's proceed forward. So, first thing we're going to do, we can, let's see. How many daggers do I have? We got a couple of daggers. We could probably risk throwing one. I'd like to see if I can take out this eunuch. It's a tough throw. Alright. Halt in the name of the law. Alright, let's not halt. Let's just attack these guys. Oh no, didn't work. I guess we'll have to try something else. A swarm of 5 guards comes storming out of the palace after you. Fight valiantly and desperately against overwhelming odds. Suddenly the genie cries, no, Iblis is loose. Well, at least we didn't lose the fight. Alright, so let's back up and try again. Hang on. Alright, so let's try this one more time here. So we can, let's give this another shot. I think I can get him here. Beautiful. Alright, so that took out the eunuch, and now we need to attack these guards. Get him, Elijah 1. I'll watch you make short work of this hero. Not so much. So we take out them. I've never actually tried searching them before. Oh, alright. Alright, so let's break down the door. Probably just say open door, I bet. Alright, never mind. So we break open the door, and hurry, master, you must follow me. You race through the palace passageways, pausing now and again to evade scurrying guards. The genie of the ring, for all his forgetful nature, seems to have a clear idea of where he's taking you. Through there, Master, Iblis is close, and time is short. There, Master, through that door over there is the ritual chamber where Iblis is being summoned. Let's go. Kaveen, the people of the city are revolting, and Adavis has to choose this time of all times to do some sort of magical ceremony. I am ordered to guard this door when I should be out leading the troops. A pox upon the head of all magicians. You will have to give orders. Let no one into the palace. If a single person gets past you, I will have your head on a platter. To hear is to obey, sir. Well, what are you waiting for? We need to get to that door. Let's climb this rope. And so you have managed to escape. Adavis does not know everything, it seems. Good, I've been waiting for this moment. It's time for us to face down Kaveen, which we are, hopefully, the superior fighter. Your sword lies on the ground at your feet. That was easy, too easy, and Adavis calls you a hero. I'm disappointed. Now yield to me and grovel on the floor. I might consider sparing your life. Yield. No? Alright, so we managed to scoop our sword back up, go back into battle with Kaveen. Kaveen's sword lies at the ground at his feet. So we could kill Kaveen here, which EOF would probably be happy with, but I don't think Rakesh would approve. So, let's see, would you say pick up sword? Yeah, so we point down and tell him to pick up his sword. And in a more honorable way, we face him down and defeat Kaveen. Kaveen receives his mortal wound at your hands. Alright, now we need to get moving. Open the door. Let's try again. Oh. Yeah, the time frame on this screen unfortunately moves extremely quickly. So getting held up even just for a second there on Kaveen's foot messed things up. Hang on a moment. Alright, let's try this again. Actually, I just got up on his foot again, so hopefully it doesn't happen. Open the door. Alright, so we've set off the trap once. It's locked, it won't be yet. Come on. Hang on. Alright, so hopefully we'll move quickly enough by just using the mouse instead of trying to use the arrow keys. We're going to break down the door. So first we set off the spell there. Killing me. Killing me. Alright, so hopefully we can just move faster by using the mouse. I'm going to break the door. Good. Now we have to actually go through it, which he doesn't want to do. Alright, so we're just going to use the mouse to get up to this door quickly. Then we will break the door, which we have to hit twice, and then walk through it. Now we have to quickly... You seem to have triggered a magical spell on that statue, Master. We have to quickly escape from this statue, and then quickly run over and kick one of these candles that is unlit. You, my spell is broken. You will die. Now we have to quickly charge at Adavis. He lights this kind of flame in our path, which we have to just dive through and tackle him over the ledge. We did it. Hooray! After some unnecessary difficulty dealing with the, I don't know, I guess the time scale on the old game working on the newer system, we have saved the land of Shapir. Genie tells us the real original prophecy, which I don't really care, let's be honest. You can see it in the Thief's playthrough. They find the Amir's brother, who's the current Amir, hiding in his room. And while he gives some boring speech, we release the water elemental that we had captured, which restores the Fountain of Razir, and in doing so begins to restore the city itself, and apparently provides a paint job, which, you know, it's very polite, I think. Here's Abdullah with a real big smile on his face. requesting that we come with him to the Sultan's palace, where various individuals will speak on our behalf, most of whom we will skip through. So we will speak for the stranger from the north. First, Shamin and Shima speak for us. They tell about our tales back in Spielberg, how amazing we are and always have been. Fortunately, I can't really do this quickly. It always just goes at its own speed. But we shall survive. Here he defeated the elementals of fire, air, earth, and water. He's a true hero. Who will speak for the hero of Spielberg? This warrior. Who's this? I am Walid, a guard of the palace and a member of the Eternal Order of Fighters. This man vanquished me in a fair fight and demonstrated great skills in combat. When I lay helpless upon the ground, he was given orders by the members of EOF to kill me. Instead, he showed me mercy. This man is a true hero. Well, isn't that nice? I appreciate your kind words, Walid. Who will speak for this man of mercy? Aziza. I shall speak for Thor. I am the enchantress Aziza. This man of his own free will went into the desert and sought the plant woman Julinar. Through his kindness and compassion, he allowed Julinar to forget the pain and suffering of her past and to again face life with joy. Joy might be a little bit of a over-exaggeration. She is still a tree, but she declares us a true hero. Who will speak for this man of compassion? I shall speak for Thor. Zaisha. I am Zaisha, daughter of the Emir Ali al-Din Hassan. In order to escape the repression of my homeland, Razir, I asked this stranger for aid. At the risk to his own life, he helped me escape from the city. He is a true hero. Who will speak for this man of courage? Gronk. Let him have a voice that he may speak. And we give the Saurus a Dispel Potion, which Harik made. When Adavis transformed me into a Saurus, I lost all hope of returning to my own form. Yet this man showed me his courage, kindness, and honor, and I knew that Thor would restore me. Who will speak for this man of honor? The Sultan shall speak for Thor. I am Harun al-Rashid, Sultan of the land of Shapir. I am the poet Omar, teller of tales for all to hear. By the words which have been spoken, by the deeds that have been done, I proclaim this man a hero. I now call this man my son. Hey, so we are now a prince. I believe we should hear from one more individual. Let's see. Oh, I guess not. I don't know if we didn't collect enough paladin points or if something's just kind of got disrupted with the import. It was causing some issues with the other characters. But normally, Rakesh should speak for us there and declare us a paladin. Raises his flaming sword, Soul Forge, in the air, but I guess not today. Alright, I suppose we can quickly save things here. Sure, that works. Saving character. Alright, and then we have one final piece, which is the end credits here, although honestly I think we will leave things off here, and if you want to see these in the last little kind of, I guess we'll call it the end credit scene, you can follow through on the thief pathway. But for now, I think we will call it a day. Hopefully you enjoyed. And I don't know, we'll have to see what's coming up next. But till then, see ya.